about being dressed perfectly today. We're talking about great Canadian style and fashion, of course, and we're talking about, I always feel like we should be beating a drum, tribal fashions. Don't know why, it just feels like it would be right somehow, you know. We're all dressed perfectly today. We are giving you 6 easy pays, of course, as well, remember, on everything that you're seeing across this range. And if you are looking for something that's going to take you through as we progress into that autumn season, then here it is. From tribal fashions, we're going to start straight shopping and kick things off with the Flatten It pant. Looking at these pants, you wouldn't know there was anything unusual about them. They just look like a nice, smart, tailored pair of pants. But they've got a secret. They help you. They help you. That's why they're so awesome. We'll talk around them, and we'll talk around the designs and the colours as well in just a couple of seconds. Let's say hello to Tiffany, though, of course. She's standing here looking resplendent.
Hello, Liz.
Hello, lovely. It's so good to see
Lovely
you again.
To be here.
Look, see, you
like
may be the
that?
stylist, but clearly
like
I'm
mines.
knowing. Look at that. We've both rolled up our jeans.
Yep. That's what's going on. That's what's trending.
I'm a stylist at heart, Tiffany.
You are. I feel like all ladies are stylists at heart. And I'm happy to be representing Tribal. You know, they've been in the business for over 40 years. They started off with denim. So quality and fit is at the top of their list. And today we're going to be talking about fall fashion and the pieces in their fall fashion. And that's my favorite time of year, especially as a stylist.
Yeah. Now, I know you've worked, obviously we know, you've worked internationally, you've worked with a lot of famous faces too, who I think would be quite picky to dress. And it's funny because I was in a store yesterday and there was a couple of stylists in the store and they were talking to each other and they were up at the counter and this guy was saying, oh yeah, just take it in every size because she's so hard to buy for it. And
when in doubt, buy out the store.
It must be such a tough job.
It is.
I look at something like this and think, well, this must be the kind of pant that you go to as just an easy fit.
Definitely. And about that fit, it is in a bangaline fabric. So what does that mean? It means it has great recovery factor, Liz. So you're sitting at your desk for, a couple hours in the exact same position. Finally, you get up and you're not going to get those wrinkles across your hips or behind that knee for that elephant knee that we hate. It'll just bounce right back to its original position. So it has that flexibility. It's wrinkle free because of the thickness in the fabric. But the best feature of this pant is the tummy control waistband.
Yeah. That's the hidden secret.
Tummy control waistband. Are you guys ready to see why it's a tummy control waistband?
Let's have a little look at it.
Okay, so I'm actually going to take the hazelnut color.
We've got 4 colours available. Sorry,
yes.
4 colours available: black, cypress, the dark steel, and also the hazelnut
and
as well.
And the hazelnut
this
here.
This is the hazelnut at the front.
Yes, it is. So I'm going to take it off the hanger just to show you guys what this technology is all about. And again, Tribal's been in the business with pants for over 40 years, so they really do know their stuff. They've done their research. So here is our instant tummy tuck. So what we have here is we have an insert of mesh that they've done. So they've added a little piece of mesh and it acts almost like a girdle. So it really snugs you in.
Okay, but not in a restricting kind of way.
No, definitely not.
Just an FYI.
Yeah.
You don't feel like you're wearing a corset or you've got anything restrictive around you at all. It is literally, it's secret because it's just hidden away and you don't even feel it as you kind of
You don't feel it. You pull it on and all of a sudden it's like, hold in.
I lost 5 pounds.
Yeah, and doesn't that give you posture too? Like
of course it does.
It really accentuates that posture too.
When I look at myself and go, oh look, my tummy is so flat, maybe I can have that extra bagel.
It is deceiving. Hey. But it's so hard to get rid of that small little budge. I mean, it doesn't matter what your health plan is. Why can't we get the help of fashion?
Yeah, totally.
And nowadays with the technologies that exist, they could certainly help us out.
So colour-wise, we started with the hazelnut there at the front, and then we should continue, by the way. We've got, of course, cypress, I'm guessing, this one? This one's the cypress?
Yes, this is the cypress.
Okay.
And then we have our dark steel.
Loving that name.
Yeah, love that name too, right?
Yeah.
And then our black, our quintessential black.
Of course.
Right? Can't go wrong with the black. So you have 2 cold colors, the black and the steel. So when pairing these up, you can go for reds or anything with a black or a gray in it.
Okay.
Or you can go for your warmer tones with the hazelnut and the cypress. They have more of a yellow base to them. So golds, yellows, oranges.
Very nice.
You know?
Okay, size-wise, check across the bottom of the screen there in terms of the sizing that we do have available. But, you know, I mean, you know, in some ways it's not rocket science. We're not breaking any new ground by giving you a really lovely, you know, well-tailored pant, because that's fine, and that should be a part of your staple wardrobe, shouldn't it?
Definitely.
Dress it up, dress it down, throw anything on with it. But the clever part about this, remember, is that little sneaky secret inside that nobody's going to know about except you. And that's that tummy control panel to just give you that flatter, firmer shape, that flat knit pant. $58.65. That's a blockbusting price as well. And I'm thinking, Tiffany, you know, we see all these people in magazines and, you know, photo shoots and everything else. I mean, surely you must be using these kind of tips and tricks in the industry.
Oh, absolutely.
Like flattening out tummies.
Absolutely. But we use our styling kit for the magic. You know, we'll do like some bandages or even some Spanx underneath.
Yeah.
And people aren't aware that that's really what's going on. But when you have an item like this with that built into it, I mean, you're winning all around.
Yeah, no bandages required. Do you actually do
No bandages?
You put bandages around
I feel like I'm going to be disowned by my fashion community because I just admitted that on live television. But yes, there's been times where we've used, you know, just a little help. A little help for the items to flow more.
Even if the fashion community disown you, we will accept you into our world.
Okay, great.
Of
Awesome.
real women with real tummies and real bums and real wobbly bits. So it's totally fine. We love you regardless. So you're all good, you know.
That's great.
It's good, and it makes us feel good about ourselves as well, because, you know, we do see these images of people and go, clothes don't look like that on me.
I know.
Why do you look so perfect? And you know what? They look perfect because they have got the help. They've got the stylist. They've got all the cheeky stuff going underneath, whether it's bandages, whether it's Spanx, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know, and then of course they've got photoshopping and airbrushing and everything else. I love everything, as you say, you know, Tribal, over 40 years of creating really lovely, long, lean silhouette looks. This is very, I know, the colour blocking. I don't profess to be a fashion expert, that's why you're here.
Yep.
But I know that colour blocking is big, isn't it, this season?
Color blocking, I mean, color blocking is big, I think, in every season. And the reason why color blocking is so good, if picked out correctly, you want to make sure that the colors are sitting in the right spot on your body. And this is a perfect example of that.
Okay, so why? What's the difference then? So if this green was somewhere else, it wouldn't give as much of a shade?
So I mean, for in this instance, we have a wide shoulder neckline here.
Yeah.
And what that does, I'm just going to talk about the silhouette, and we'll go back to color blocking in a minute. What that does is it bridges the point between the shoulder and the hip, and it cinches the waist. So essentially, a larger shoulder neckline gives you an hourglass shape. And thanks to our Marilyn Monroe, who has made that a sought-after shape, we definitely want to go for something like that. And this shirt is a great example of that.
It really is. And you know, I'm looking at this and going, but this also is different. We should talk about the contrast between the fabrics.
Yeah, so...
Because this is very kind of opaque with the black up here at the top. And then the different knits that we've got here with the green and the blue seem like they're a little bit more kind of
right.
almost like a
yeah, it is. It's a cotton rayon mix. So the rayon actually gives you that bit of sheen, and the cotton is a lot more breathable, a lot more durable. So you get that mix of both. You have a sweater and a blouse because of that sheen, so it's more versatile.
Oh, here's Katie. Hello, lovey. Look at you. That's really cute. I like that on there. And you know, if you're a bit scared of colour, I think this would be a great place to start. You know, there's a lot of people, Tiffany, out there that I think are so used to just always dressing in really dark, kind of neutral colours that are a bit scared to put a pop of colour in their wardrobe. But this is brilliant because it's not solidly one colour.
Right,
so
it's not overbearing. Yeah, it's not overbearing. It makes more of a statement. And if you could see on Katie how they've chosen the lighter colour at the top, so it's not to add any bulk to your shoulders. And then they've framed the smaller part of the body in black.
Yeah, that's clever.
So if you look at her really closely, you can see the hourglass figure that sweater is giving her.
Well, didn't it all
done
start?
so well.
We saw, you know, with the celebrities and stuff, I remember seeing Kate Winslet on a red carpet somewhere, and she had one of those kind of illusion-y dress type things on, which instantly makes you look smaller and slimmer. And I'm looking at Katie, and obviously Katie doesn't need to be any smaller and slimmer and gorgeous than she already is, otherwise otherwise I'd beat her up. But if you look, particularly on the arms there, where there's that kind of little section.
And it hits the waist.
Yes.
So it accentuates the waist. So where does your eye go in this sweater? It goes right to the smallest part of your body. So they've done a really great job with color blocking. And as I was saying before, when you're choosing a color blocking piece, you want to make sure that the color hits you in the right spot of the body.
Wow. Yeah. That's super. I can't stop looking at that. Honestly, I mean, you're tiny as it is, Katie, but it really does give you a different
the hourglass, right?
That's amazing.
Yep.
Very, very clever what you can do. Right, we're going to move on to the next item. This is the Ultimate Fit Pull-On Legging, $62.10 on this visit only, 516332. We have 2 colours available. I know that the charcoal is the most limited at the moment. First thing I want to say about this is thank the Lord, no one's going to be seeing your underwear through these leggings.
Yes,
just saying,
they're thick.
Just saying, it's not a good look, okay?
Yeah.
No matter who you are, it's not a good look. Super opaque, which is great.
It is. It's made out of Ponte fabric. And Ponte, Liz, has been around for so long. And of course, for good reason. It's a double-faced knit, so you have that thickness that you were talking about. No see-through leggings. You know, you're in your yoga. Or, I mean, these leggings could also go with a blouse or blazer. They're very versatile. And here we have the 2 pockets, and they're sitting slightly higher on the tush. So what does that do to your tush?
Gives you a better
That's
bum.
right.
I know. See,
That's
I've learned
right.
something from my time doing fashion at TSC. You know?
You got it.
Okay, so and those pockets are genuine pockets as well.
Yeah, they're real pockets, functional.
Okay.
Nowadays, they're putting pockets in everything, Liz, like skirts, even wedding dresses. Can you believe it?
That's pretty useful.
I know.
Maybe you want the keys to the car in case you change your mind.
I know, right? Runaway bride.
Do you know what, though? Let's talk about this band across the top.
Yeah, so this band also acts as that tummy control waistband that we were talking about previously. It's a good size width, so it's about 4.5 inches, and it sits right underneath the belly button and hugs those curves.
Okay.
So you're not going to get that lowering, gaping waistband when you're bending over.
That's what we call it in England. Yes. Builder's bum or plumber's crack.
Or plumbers,
Sorry,
yes.
It's not very pleasant, but you know, it's what happens when you wear leggings.
We're all thinking it.
We're all thinking it, of course we are. You know, probably more flattering for some people than others. But, you know, I mean, this is interesting because, Katie, look, you've kind of rolled yours up a bit at the ankles, haven't you? And we should kind of speak to that point because I know people do want to know things about sizing, etc. These are machine washable, and the inseam of these, what is the inseam of these?
It's 28.5.
28.5 inches.
Yeah, so it's right at the ankle for our average ladies, but you could roll it up. You get that 1940s sort of pencil trouser, if you will, which is nice and right on trend.
Yeah, I like that. Really super comfortable to wear, but, you know, you're not sacrificing anything because I think the minute we say comfortable, everybody starts thinking, oh, my grandma would wear
it's
it
frumpy.
if it's comfortable.
Yeah.
It's going to be frumpy.
Yeah.
It's not going to be attractive. But this is just not that case at all. You know, completely opaque. Nobody's going to see through these. They look like they could be very soft denim, but they're not at all. They are the legging, and they're really comfortable and opaque to wear. Here's your sizing chart, by the way, in case you're wondering. I am currently, I'm trying to think, what am I wearing? I've got the pull-on jeans. I'm wearing a size 6, which is my true size.
Yes, they are true to size.
I wish I could say it was smaller, but hey-ho, what are you going to do? I'm wearing a size 6. That's my true size in jeans, and I'm wearing a small in this blouse, which, again, I think is pretty much my true size. If it was any bigger, it would be too big. If it was any smaller, it would be
You'd lose shape, definitely.
Exactly. Yeah. So, you know, so go true to size, I would say, definitely, on these, all of these pieces from Tribal. Great prices, and of course, Tiffany's here with us as well, you know, giving us those stylist tips and tricks. Love it. I've learnt something already. We're going to move on, and I know you might be looking out the window now, or you're sitting on your balcony and you're thinking, Liz, go away. I don't want to think about, you know, needing a down jacket, a rollaway coat. It's summer outside. Yes, it is. But if you wait, you'll just pay full price for this.
And not that long either.
Yeah, sorry to break it to you, but it's only going to be a couple of months, and you are going to need something like this. $166.50. And what I'm noticing about this straight away is every time I squeeze it, I'm just thinking, it's like it's vanishing.
Well, it's 80% duck down and 20% duck feathers.
I could fit the whole coat.
Isn't that great?
That's an entire arm of the coat
Yeah, it's super lightweight. Super lightweight.
So this is going to take up no space, and we've called it as well. It is the Rollaway coat.
It is the Rollaway coat, and do you want me to share the magic of the Rollaway coat?
Yeah, show me the
Okay, so I'm going to go over here to Christina.
Let's go see Christina.
Yes. So Christina, do you mind taking out that pouch on in your left pocket?
If there was one in my pocket, I would not mind.
There's probably a pouch in that jacket pocket.
Yes. Here, let me go.
There we go.
Hang on, I've got one.
Okay, Suzanne has one. Suzanne has one. So you will find a pouch in all of our roll-away coats, and I'll show you why it's a roll-away coat. So you want to just take that off for me. So because of the 80% duck down, I can take this coat and just simply fold it, roll it, and put it. It is a magic trick. You want to hold that up for me? And put it inside this handy little pouch. And there you are. You know, for all those days where you're at the airport, you're lugging around your luggage, you have your coat in your hand, you can just stuff it in your luggage.
Put it in there.
And forget about it.
And
isn't that great?
Doubles up. Travel pillow.
As a plain pillow.
Travel pillow. Seriously, what a great idea. Use it as a travel pillow.
Isn't that great? Or you could just put it in your trunk and forget about it. Yeah.
Now listen, double zip as well. If we see here on Christina, it's got the double zip so it can zip up from the bottom as well.
Yes, yes.
Which means it can... That is a stroke of genius, because what I discovered for the first time in my life, having a Canadian winter last year, I discovered that if you buy a coat, a long coat that zips all the way down, the minute you sit down in the car, you can't move your legs to drive.
Yeah, you can't.
You know?
Yeah.
So when it unzips from the bottom, look, that is absolutely brilliant.
And you're still warm, right? Yeah. You're still warm. You don't need to take that off. And again, when you're looking at outerwear, you want to make sure that it has these seam details. So it cinches in, it adds detail to that, and it doesn't add any bulk.
Yeah. And I love that it looks like it's texture. It's totally smooth, but it almost looks like a hound's tooth kind of texture.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like it's almost like a printed on fabric, right?
Yeah. Love that. Love, love, love. Let's move out of the way and let's let Christina just look beautiful in that. Less available in the lighter colour, the coal. We've got the small, medium, large, extra large. $166.50. Easy pays of $27.75. And again, you know, a really great way to buy now when we're saving money, rather than when everybody's introducing them into the stores in about 6 weeks' time and asking full price for them. So it's money saving as well.
It is, and truly functional.
I've got the bag. I'm like, oh, does anybody want the bag back? I'm still carrying the bag. But seriously, that coat fits into that bag. Isn't that genius?
It's great. I just can't believe it's 80% down at that price list.
80% down at that price.
I had to do a double take when I looked at that line sheet.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you're looking for an easier way to shop with us here today at the Shopping Channel, whatever it is that you're buying, remember... I'm going to hurt someone with that. Need to be careful. It doesn't fly up my hand. We've got a minimum of 6 easy payments on all items for a limited time. This is going to end, of course, is that tonight or tomorrow? What's the date today? Is it 10 p.m. tonight, or is that 10 p.m. tomorrow? Is it the 2nd or 3rd today? Nobody seems to know. 6 easy pays anyway for a very, very limited time. Oh, it's tomorrow, I'm sorry. On all of the items, go online, tsc.ca/easy pay. So just snap up stuff as quickly as you can, because, as we always say, if you go to the stores and you ask and go, oh, I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to give you $10 now, goodbye, the police will be following you. It's not a good
Not a great idea.
Not a great idea.
You know what I also wanted to mention, Liz, that Tribal is sold only in exclusive boutiques, too.
Yeah, that's very true.
So you have that exclusivity. It's not fast fashion. I mean, nowadays, our market is so saturated with those fast fashion retailers.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody has the exact same style, and Tribal is not one of those lines.
And that is good to know, because it's nice to be different, isn't it?
It is.
It's nice to look
nowadays,
different.
especially.
Yeah, as
definitely.
you say, there is. There's so much throwaway fashion, and it has its place, but yeah. This one is most limited, by the way, in this beautiful green apple colour that we have. $80, your long-necked, long-sleeved V-necked sweater. It's like a tongue twister. We're going to flip this around so you can see some of the detailing on this, by the way, because as well as having this little faux pocket that we've got up here at the top with those buttons on, if you don't mind, Tiffany, this is the bit that I love the best.
Yeah, this is so great. So this is one of the features, and we'll talk about another feature in a second. This is a point-held lapel knitting technique, and I love it because it emulates lace, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it adds that feminine quality to your garment. So that's a really nice, and it's an insert, so it's one layer. So you're not going to add bulk to this already lightweight sweater.
Okay.
So if we flip it to the front here, another great highlight of this sweater is the high and low hemline. And you're seeing this a lot in runways, whether it's a blazer, a skirt, or a top in this instance. It's really great because it's a flattering line. And you can see it here on Katie how flattering that is.
Yeah, it goes a bit lower on the bottom.
It does, so it covers the tush. It makes you feel a little more comfortable, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. A really nice feel to it as well. It doesn't feel too heavy. I've noticed we've layered it up over a shirt, which is totally feasible as well, you know. And I really like that look, actually, with either wearing it just by itself or putting a shirt underneath
Absolutely, absolutely. And if Katie just turns to her profile, you could see and notice that it elongates her leg. So that's part of the reason why this top is so flattering.
Yeah. Very nice look, available in both the apple and also the black as well, small through to XXL. We're talking about acrylic and nylon as well, combination in terms of that sweater. Very nice indeed. We're going to move on, by the way, now to the pull-on jean from Tribal Fashions. You're wearing the pull-on jean?
I am. I'm wearing the pull-on jean.
I'm wearing the pull-on jean as well.
This is the coal black jean.
I'm wearing, what am I wearing?
That's the
Indigo?
midnight.
Is this a midnight?
Yes, that's the midnight jean. So
yeah,
it's a bit more saturated. So we have the midnight, the black, the coal, and the navy jean.
It's my model face.
It's a pretty good model face.
But you know what? It's super cute. Look, it's got the little workable pocket there in the back as well.
Very functional pockets.
And I chose to just roll up the ankles because I saw that you'd done it, and you're oh, butt shots. There we go. Go on. You can have a look. There's all my wires tucked into my pockets, but there you go.
It's a great butt shot.
That's a bit close, guys. Back off, people. Seriously.
So as you can see on Liz, it has hugged her curves really nicely. And I love this denim too because it sits again at the waist. Yeah. So that's really great.
It is. We'll run through the colours, by the way. The ones that you've got there at the front, this is our traditional navy blue.
Yes, it is. And it's the one that looks most like a denim because of this whiskering effect that you see here. It feels a bit more lived in. It also has the contrasting stitching and the detailing as well in a contrast that you see in a typical denim. Yeah, so if you want to go for something that's a bit more typical denim, this is a good option for you.
Okay. But it's got the comfort of like a pull-on legging. Do you know what I mean?
It does.
That's how it feels. It doesn't feel like I've got jeans on. It feels like I'm wearing leggings.
Yeah.
But I'd be slightly self-conscious about wearing leggings on TV.
Absolutely. So it has that knit with the spandex content.
Exactly.
So it looks like a jean, but it feels like a legging.
Yeah, pockets there in the back. We're going to move. We're just going to move over and show you the extra colours. This is the midnight that I'm wearing at the moment. It's kind of so dark, it's almost black, but it's not quite black. If you see the black in comparison, you see that? You can just tell the difference between the black and the midnight. Then we'll move on to the next. Ooh. What are we calling these ones?
This is the coal black. So this
Yeah.
is the one that I have on, and again, it has that lived-in feeling here already. Yeah. So it's almost a true casual denim.
These are the most limited at the moment. Clearly, everybody's looking at you going, I want that style.
Well, they're so versatile. I mean, I could dress it up with a blazer. I'm wearing it with our amazing abstract top, which we are about to talk about. So they are very versatile.
Remember, of course, you can machine wash those as well, which is always awesome because I know it drives everybody crazy having things that you either have to hand wash or you take to the dry cleaner. So machine washable, and they've got that touch of spandex in them as well, which means you're going to get that really nice kind of return when you've washed them. They're going to snap back to their original shape. Katie wearing them in the, what have you got on there, Katie? Oh, it's the
That's
midnight.
the midnight.
See, isn't that funny? I thought you had the black on originally, and now that I'm looking at them, I'm going, oh, yes, they are. They're midnight. Just that hint of that really, really, really dark indigo colour in there. Oh my goodness, is it promos already? Good grief. We are flying through tribal fashions at the moment. How cute is this? We're going to come back and take a look at this in just a few seconds, but we're going to take a quick promo and have a look at what's going on around TSC, particularly next week. We've got lots of exciting stuff coming up, including some brand new launches. See you in a sec.
Beauty. It's deeply personal, purely individual, and surprisingly public. We are on set for the branding shoot of J. Manuel Beauty. Women instinctively put themselves in one of three categories: classic, iconic, and avant-garde. These three women I really wanted to focus on. Hey Canada, tune into the launch of J. Manuel Beauty with the shopping channel. We're going to have a blast.
Let one of the world's most iconic women in fashion inspire you from head to toe with the latest in design.
Hi, I'm Jeannie Becker, style editor at the Shopping Channel. Join me as I share this season's stellar looks and captivate you with all kinds of stories from the fashion world.
Join us as Jeannie explores the world of fashion and style and shows us what matters. Tune in Thursdays at 8 for Style Matters with Jeannie Becker, only at the Shopping Channel.
Add strength, moisture, and shine to your hair with Wen by Chaz Dean. Available at the blockbuster price of $72.50, this trio is a 5-in-1, moisture-rich, non-lathering conditioning cleanser that's designed to help cleanse the hair and scalp. With a fresh aroma, this blend helps give the hair the right dose of moisture for improved elasticity, easier detangling, and a gorgeous sheen. Suitable for all hair types and formulated without parabens or sulfates. Don't miss out on this limited time offer.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
We want to thank you for being the best customers in Canada. That is why we actually made August Customer Appreciation Month. Make sure you tune in all month long and connect on social and email for some great exciting offers, promotions, and there's a special contest just for you. Check us out daily at tsc.ca.
Steal center stage with our incredible Today's Showstopper from Gem Finds. Elegantly designed with exceptional craftsmanship and a classical chic aesthetic, this is a piece that gives flair, sparkle, and shine to any look. Tune in Monday.
Gem Finds, of course, this evening showstopper, 10 p.m. We'll be seeing this fabulous 7 carat. Oh my goodness, can you imagine? 7 carats. I would love to tell you the price, but seriously, I'd be in big trouble if I did. I just want to point out, look at the richness of that red. That is the garnet. We also have amethyst, citrine, the peridot, and that beautiful blue topaz there at the end. An absolutely incredible price for 7 carats of precious, genuine gemstones here at the Shopping Channel. We'll see that at 10 o'clock this evening with the lovely Denise. No, Richard. Richard Nestor's back. Of course he is. He'll be back with you later on. In the meantime, we're talking about being stylish and fashionable. I don't know why I do that. Does anyone do that?
It just feels good, Liz.
Feels good. That's what it is. Thanks, Tiffany. Yeah.
It feels good.
I mean, you know, you're the one international stylist of clients, but I love that you're with us here at the Shopping Channel. It's a pleasure to have you, and you're here with us with tribal fashions as well. And I see you dressed like this.
Yes.
And I go, this on the hanger does not do it justice to seeing it on you. It looks awesome.
Well, I mean, the beauty of styling and the power of accessories, right?
Yeah, totally.
And I love this top, and I was drawn to this top because, I mean, for the obvious, the print.
Yeah,
the print,
great.
it's so artistic. It's so easy to wear, and we're seeing that a lot in runways where designers are taking, you know, pieces of art and putting them on clothing. So essentially, you're a walking piece of art.
Hey, that sounds good to me.
It's not bad, isn't it?
Machine washable, of course, as well. And then we'll talk through some of the detail, because I lifted it up and kind of went, oh, it feels so light. What
it feels
this?
really, really light, yeah. So it's almost like a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like, doesn't it?
It does. It has a kind of a very lightweight sweatshirt feel to it.
Yeah.
But lighter than a sweatshirt. Does that make any sense at all?
It is. It's a bit more lightweight. It has a cotton content to it. So that makes it breathable and lightweight. And I mean, I don't know about you, but I always reach over for my boyfriend's sweatshirt when I'm at home just to get cozy. Not anymore. This is such a great option. If honestly feels like a sweatshirt, but you're stylish at the same time.
Because, of course, this is the small size that you're
It
seeing
is,
right
it is.
here.
And this is how it fits. So it's a bit off the body,
Yeah.
as you could see there on Christina as well. It
Okay.
fits off the body, so it has that looseness to it, that playfulness, and easy to wear silhouette.
So what size, Tiffany, what size
This
are
is
you
a
wearing?
small.
So you're wearing
It's
a
a
small.
small, yeah.
You see how it fits on Tiffany? It's very forgiving, as you say, you know what I mean? It kind of sits off the
Yeah,
body.
it does.
Skims the shape.
It
doesn't
does. And it, again, has that high and low hemline
Yeah.
that is so flattering.
Very nice. Very
Huge
nice.
fan of the high and low.
Yeah, high and low, very good. This is $69, and as you rightly say, it is like a piece of art, isn't it?
It is. It really is. It feels a bit contemporary, which I love.
And you know, isn't it interesting? You two girls, I mean, Christina's wearing it with the sleeves at their kind of natural length, which is a 3/4 length there. You've pushed your sleeves up, which I would also do.
Yeah.
The first thing I do is push my sleeves up. Do you want to go and like stand next to Christina?
Just to
'Cause I
feel
wanna
that
compare.
comparison?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
All right.
You've styled it with
Play model.
accessories. So there you go. That's your best model face.
You like that?
I feel like I need a tan.
That's your best model
Sorry,
face. Sleeves up, sleeves down. But look,
Yeah.
on both
Yep.
of you, it
Yeah.
has that really lovely flow.
It
doesn't
does, and you could really see that drop shoulder silhouette, almost like a wing.
Yeah.
You know, so it really brings it away from the body on the side seam. So
Okay.
that's part of that comfort.
But you know, but not too big that it feels like it's not giving you shape.
That it's not yours, that
Yeah.
you borrowed it.
Yeah,
You know, so
exactly.
it's feminine still.
Christina, what size are you
comfortable.
wearing?
Just going to
You're
cross
the
over
large,
here.
okay. And, you know, as we said, it fits perfectly. You know, it has that very casual kind of feel to it, but yet quite dressy. If you put it with a pair of, you know, nice skinny jeans and a pair of heels and some chunky jewellery, then you're all sorted for your night out. We're going to move on to the reversible, very clever, reversible pull-on pants at $80 here at the shopping channel. Remember, we are doing the 6 Easy Pay event. So at the moment, you can get these for just $13 and change. Isn't that brilliant shopping?
$13
Yeah.
for a reversible pair of pants. So
Crazy.
basically you're getting 2-in-1, and it has a rayon content to it, Liz, so it has a bit of a shine. I don't know if we can pick it up on the darker side, but we're going to certainly flip this over and show you guys the other side so you could really read that sheen that I'm talking about.
Yeah, very good. Let's have a look at the
Here we go.
reversibility.
So Christina's
Reversible
wearing
pants.
the dark side here.
Seriously, who ever heard
Here we
of that?
go. Another magic trick.
Yes, please.
All right. A little Houdini on the shopping
I
channel.
feel like I need, you know, I need to bring you a glamorous assistant. Will I do?
I feel like you can do it.
Always want to be a magician's
So
assistant.
I feel like we can read the
Wow.
sheen a bit more, and it has that textural finish to it too, which is great. Now again, it looks like a trouser, but feels like a legging. So you're getting the best of both worlds.
You certainly are. $80, and think about that. $80 for one pair is decent value. If you're going to get something that's going to take you through all seasons, something that's going to be dressed up, dressed down, really work well with your wardrobe. But then you're getting 2 pairs, but it's only 1 pair. I mean, talk about genius space saving.
Oh,
You know, if you're
yeah.
traveling.
Yeah, oh, these are great for traveling. And they also have that same recovery factor that we were talking about, the Flatten pant
Yeah.
beforehand. So it has that rayon knit spandex content. So again, it's going to have that recovery factor. If you're sitting on the plane for a long time, you finally stand up, you're not going to get those wrinkles across the hip or behind the knee. It's
Yeah.
just going to bounce right back to its original position.
And then what you're going to do is you're going to nip into the loo, take them off, swap them the other way round, and stroll out in a brand new outfit. You see? So it's
A
going to
bit of Batman.
It is. It's like when Clark Kent goes into the telephone box,
Yep.
you know, to change into Superman. 2 ways: reversible pull-on pants. So you know, we've got the black on one side, and then on the other side, it's almost like a textured kind of heather colour, isn't it?
It is.
Heather
So
grey.
it's a totally different pant on the other side.
Yeah,
you
totally
can
different
treat it
look.
like a trouser, pair it up with a blazer, great for the workplace, or you can put a t-shirt on top and tuck just the front part in and give yourself a bit more casual sensibility.
Yeah, definitely. And say, really space saving if you're travelling as well. Don't take 2 trousers with you, take 1. Don't you remember, wasn't there an advert for shampoo that was like a 2-in-1? And they used to say, don't take 2 bottles into the shower, just take 1. Well, that's what this trouser's like. Don't take 2,
Yes.
take 1. No? Only me?
And silence.
Okay. Taxi for Liz Peters, please. I'll just leave it. Okay, we're going to continue. And again, you know what? I know it's really warm and lovely and sunny out there and everything else today. And you could wait until it's chilly. You could wait and do what I did when I came to Canada last October and started getting really cold in November. And I thought, oh, I better go out and buy a winter coat. And everybody in the stores just basically laughed at me and went, what are you doing? You really think we've got your size now? It's November. You're a crazy British person. Okay. So, you know, get your size now. Get your colour right now and get the availability. And also take it on an easy pay of $15 and change while we've got it here today at the shopping channel.
And Liz, honestly, this is a season essential. I have so many clients coming up to me and asking me the same question. What is the rule to add instant style to an outfit? And I always tell them the same thing. Layer, layer, layer.
Okay.
Whether it's a bold piece of, you know, jewelry or an overpiece like this vest. So this is a great wardrobe essential for our transitional seasons that are coming up, fall, spring, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
What about winter?
Well, winter
Don't
you can
skip that one.
you could always wear it underneath
We're not going to get away
your
with
wool
skipping.
coat, right? For that extra layer.
Yeah, totally.
It's all about layering. You know, our climate is rapidly changing. Even being August, we can go from a hot afternoon to
Yeah.
a chilly night. So those
True.
layers are key. And you know, you're up at the cottage, you're in front of the campfire. You don't want to add bulk to your outfit. So this vest is a really great option for those.
And also as well, you don't want to add bulk to your packing,
Right.
you know, and this again is that incredible, you know, quilting that is just going to literally squish up and roll up. You could probably fit this in the palm of your hand by the time you finish.
You
could
could
just literally
you
roll
could.
it up.
And it's because of that polyfill.
Yeah.
And again, lightweight. You know, you could see there on Christina the princess seam that they've added. So princess seams, especially in outerwear, adds a lot of contour to your body, and that's something that you're looking for. And here on the side panel too, if Suzanne gives us yeah, there it is. So there's a bit of rouging happening there, and rouging, I could honestly say, is a girl's best friend.
Well, I think I'm just going to have to show you the black colour all by myself. What do you think, girls?
I like it, I like it.
It's a bit warm, obviously, in here today to be wearing it, but do you know what I love? Pockets. Because I'm just such a lazy person. Even when I stand, I automatically do this. I cross my legs and I shove my hands in my pockets. Somebody said to me that wasn't very good, you know, body language, but never mind. Pockets are absolutely genius on it, and I like the fact that if you want to, I mean, I'm wearing a small at the minute, and if you want to, you can absolutely zip it up to keep yourself nice and toasty and nice and warm with those real usable pockets. And also, look, the little clips as well. So if you want to, if you've got like your cell phone or whatever in your pocket and you, I don't know, maybe going for a jog if you're that way inclined, it's not going to fall out of your pocket. But this is, Tiffany, this is what you were talking about, wasn't it? This ruching.
Yeah, so it's that side panel rouging. I feel a little left out, Liz.
Oh,
I think I'm gonna come up here.
Bless you. Look at her.
So, yeah.
All by yourself over there.
We're talking about the rouging here, especially on the side panel, and another thoughtful design by Tribal. They put it on the side panel because it cinches your waist. So it's placed in the right spot.
And I noticed, as you say, the way that it kind of goes slightly, if we just turn this way, the way that it goes kind of, it cuts almost slightly in.
Right,
here.
because of the princess
Makes it look
seam.
narrower there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And if you turn around, Suzanne, for us, another cute detail is this contrasting lining of the striped
Yeah, that's very
striped
cute.
lining. Isn't that
That's
cute?
on the apple, by the way. Christina, you're wearing the iris. And if you see on the iris as well, it does also have that contrasting stripe detailing in there. And the black is just your classic black.
Classic black on black. And I think the designers chose to not do it on the black just so it could carry you right through to the winter.
Yeah, it does. It makes it really, really versatile.
Because this feels a bit more nautical, doesn't it, with the stripes?
Yeah,
so
that's
this
true,
works
actually.
for pre-fall, maybe spring. So you go from fall with your apple color, then you're here in your winter, and then you finish it off with your iris color in spring.
Yeah, this is my favourite, I think, the iris, because I like that. I'm definitely a blue person. So thanks, girls. I'm going to go back over there and do my job.
Back to the West Wing.
Away we go. Gosh, I'm getting too warm, though, wearing it in the studio, that's for sure. Ooh, thanks. Catch! Oh, there was no one there.
But it flew
Seriously.
because it's so lightweight.
Seriously. That was like, oh, that was a good throw as well. I think. I've been practicing. I'm going to go see the Blue Jays for the first time on Tuesday, so I've been practicing my throws just in case the ball comes flying in my direction. We're going to move on and continue shopping. Now, if you're looking for a pair of incredibly comfortable jeans, and who isn't, because you know what? Aren't jeans the most horrible, uncomfortable things to wear that are just a struggle to find the perfect pair? Well, how about the combination of a jean and a legging? This is a denim legging. I feel like we should call this a degging.
A degging.
A degging. Denim legging.
Well, again, this is a part of our dream jeans, Liz. And it has both that knit quality and knit feel to it with the spandex content, but it looks like a denim. So again, the best of both worlds. And can I share a secret with you?
Yes, please.
Okay, maybe it's not a big secret. Maybe a lot of ladies can relate to me on this, but when I'm shopping for pants and I'm in the change room and I'm doing one of these, this like massive...
That's attractive.
You like that?
I love that.
Maybe those pants are not for you. But with these, because I have them on, there was no squatting required. It was just like pull on, it fit perfectly.
Who has not done that though?
Right?
Seriously,
I mean,
like my boyfriend, he laughs. I'm like, I'm doing that thing, and then it's like,
you're like jumping and no.
like leaping up and down, trying to cinch them up inch by inch by inch, and it's just like, and then it's like the, stretching the legs out. So it's very amusing to watch.
Not with the tribal dream jeans.
Literally
the fit,
pull on.
Exactly. And it sits right in the correct spots, right below the belly button, hugs those curves. This is our 5-pocket denim. So it does have that closure in the front, that zipper closure.
Okay.
There are 2 pockets in the back that sit a little bit higher. So again, gives you that oomph in the tush that we're all after.
Yep. And a real workable, are we talking here, or is this a faux? Oh, no, it is real workable.
It's a real, yep.
I'm just a bit stumbly at the moment.
All the pockets are workable.
There you go. A real workable zip that you can see here, a little button fly as well, which, you know, does give you that feel of wearing proper denim.
It does.
And yet, super easy to get on and off. Colour-wise, the Midnight was the one that we started
That's
here at
right.
the black,
So it's more
at the back.
pigmented.
So yeah, so it's like a real dark navy. And then I think we are most limited, was that in the black? Or am I just, I'm sorry, this is the traditional black, and then the coal black.
This is the coal black, yes. So it's similar to what I'm wearing here.
Yeah. So it just looks worn in already.
Worn in, yeah, worn in. I mean,
in.
channel that Kate Moss, Angelina Jolie classic style.
Yeah.
She always pairs a t-shirt with denim and some heels. Instant chic.
Yeah, very nice. And as you say, machine washable at home as well. It's got that touch of spandex, so it's all going to snap back into place, you know, just exactly as you want it. It's going to pull everything in the right places, but not be too tight and skinny, you know?
Yes.
Because I think the problem, it's got to the point that, you know, I look at skinny jeans sometimes on hangers and I'm like, who's wearing that? You're like 8 years old to fit your legs into those jeans.
Right.
They're so tight and skinny.
Yeah, they are a generous fit, so you don't look like you're wearing your kids' pants.
Yeah, definitely. It's not a good look, is it?
No, definitely
Particularly not on boys. Don't get that at all, but, you know, maybe I'm showing my age off there. As I say, machine washable as well. Most limited in that coal black, which is that kind of slightly worn-in look of black with just that little hint of grey in. Very nice and very easy to wear as well. Now we're going to move on to this. This is the print blouse with that zipper at the front. You can see that I'm wearing one that is similar, obviously not in the print, in the kind of the solid colour. If you want to go and see that, it's online at tsc.ca. $69 will get this home to you. And there's something very... what is the word I'm looking for? Help me out here, Tiffany. The word I'm looking for when I see this.
Monochromatic? Is that...
Well, it wasn't, but I like it.
Okay.
It is very monochromatic.
It is very monochromatic, and again, the color blocking is in the right spot. So you have almost like a cutout here around the waist, so it acts as a cincher. And when I'm shopping for tops, I'm always looking for details, design details, that's going to give the top character and personality. And there's a really good example here with the zipper treatment that we can pull up or down to give yourself that lower V-neck if you want. And there's also a cute little button detail at the 3/4 sleeve.
Very, very nice. Mine, by the way, is also available. You'll see it's nearly identical, except obviously it's a solid. 516321 is your item number for this. Available in this, the beautiful iris, and also in that apple green as well. So completely up to you if you want one of those. But, you know, remember, something like this is a great layering piece. That's what you would...
It is, it is. It's also a good standalone piece, too. And you know what? I just want to share... In terms of accessories, when you're working with a print, you always want to take hints from the print. So, you know, what sort of theme is this print saying to me? It's monochromatic. Maybe it's from a mod era, so something that's, you know, a bit more subtle. Maybe it's cubism, maybe it's geometric. Or if you're working vice versa with a shirt like yours, Liz, that's solid, you want to treat that almost like a blank canvas.
Yeah.
And you could put anything on top. Sky is the limit with accessories.
Okay. I really like all the detailing on this. Do you know what I mean? Like the zipper just makes it different. And I'm thinking during the day, it almost looks like a collar, you know, because wherever the black is sitting, it almost makes it look a bit like a collar, so it's slightly smarter shirt.
Right.
And then I'm thinking you want to kind of ramp it up at night. You push the sleeves up, put a big chunky necklace and undo that zipper a little bit. Not too much, obviously. Frighten people, but you know what I mean. You can undo that zipper a little bit there. Oh, look, Katie's like, it's like, will you just do anything I say, Katie? Cartwheel, cartwheel. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? But you know, you can kind of dress it up or dress it down. You can very much make this your own, which I really like.
You can. And accessories give you that little bit of personality that everybody is looking for.
Yeah, 31 of these left in stock. That is it. I think this is a brilliant piece. It looks as though it's got texture to it, but it's very, you know, when you put it on, it has an almost silk-like feel to it because it just flows and sits on the body really, really well. The whole collection, by the way, available online at tsc.ca. If you want to see what Katie's wearing, you want to see myself, you want to see Tiffany's, you know, all of it is there online, tsc.ca. We're going to go back to our blockbuster. This is how we started the hour, and it's how we will finish the hour as well. $58.65. And oh, nice looks, girls. I like what you're doing there. Very clever. You'll see the girls in a second. It's called the Flatten pant. So basically, it's a really smart-looking pant available in 4 different colours, and it's got a secret. And the secret is it's going to let you eat more at lunchtime and still feel comfy and look slimmer than you did when you got out of bed in the morning. I love you. I love you. Isn't that great? And plus, look how the girls have styled it up. What do you think, Tiffany? I mean, you're the stylist.
No, I love, Christina, that you have brought it down with those slip-on shoes.
Yeah.
So it really shows the versatility. You know, right away we think black pant, work. But there's way more versatility to this black pant because of the slimming silhouette.
I agree. Wait, do you know, Christina, when you came out in that, I was just like, whoa, that's really...
Same outfit I had on the first look.
With different shoes,
Yeah.
and you've kind of rolled it. That's very clever that you can do that with it. And then, you know, we can see, Suzanne, look, you know, office kind of wear with the shoes. You could put a blouse or a jacket on with that. Very nice. But you know what we'll do? We'll quickly just walk through the colours and we'll show the magic inside.
We'll show the magic again?
Yeah,
All
we'll show
right.
the magic. Listen, no shapewear, no compression wear, no bandaging needed with these pants.
No,
because
not at all.
it's got a hidden secret.
Yes, it has that tummy control waistband built on the inside. I'm just going to turn these inside out so you guys can get a better look.
Okie dokie.
So it has that bit of mesh.
Very clever.
That mesh insert that is sandwiched between the waistband. So again, it acts like a girdle and it just bounces right back to its original position. But it is generous, Liz, so
Oh,
it doesn't dig into the sides like a real girdle.
No, not at
No,
all.
we definitely don't want to wear a real girdle.
No, we don't. It's not Victorian England anymore. We don't need to be in girdles and corsets and goodness knows what else, do we? But you know what? You want to feel that you look a bit slimmer. You want to feel good, and you know, you want to feel like even if you do go out and have your lunch and you're wearing the smart pants at work, then you know that you don't want to have to like pop the button open because they're feeling uncomfortable. I've had to do that a few times. I do love a bit of dessert. What can I say? At $58.65, they're going to be your best friend. And what I would say is grab a couple of colours, okay? Because the black obviously is going to be a staple in your wardrobe, okay? So here's the classic black. You saw Christina wearing it, you know, kind of folded up with some flat shoes. Obviously, if you're in the retail industry, service industry, you're going to want a pair of these in classic black. And then I would mix it up and get one of the lighter colours to kind of just add a, you know, add a bit of something else through your wardrobe, Tiffany.
Right, right. So you have that versatility, again, the hot and cold colors.
Yeah, colour-wise, by the way, let's just walk you through these, of course, that you can see. So Suzanne is wearing the... Oh,
that's the dark slate.
Yeah, dark slate, or dark steel, as we're calling it. And these ones that you're holding are...
That's the hazelnut.
The hazelnut.
Yep, and this is the cypress.
Very nice. A kind of a...
I almost love it just because of the color.
Yeah, I'm just, it's not brown, but it's not grey, but it's not brown.
It has a bit of olive tone in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a hint of something in there. Very, very nice. At $58.65. Remember, we've still got that easy payment event going on, giving you 6 easy pays on everything. So for less than $10, these are going to arrive at your door in just a matter of days. And I think that's absolutely brilliant, you know. Less than $10, get yourself a pair of these home, and you're going to just immediately have that inch loss on the tummy and feel super comfortable in them. Tiffany, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Liz.
It's done.
I know.
That's crazy, isn't it? Yeah.
I wish we had more time.
Yeah, one more show, of course, later on with us, but thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
for
you
the
so
time
much.
being. Now, you were talking about a lady that we know here at the Shopping Channel who's one of your icons, and that is Jeannie Becker.
Jeannie Becker.
Don't we love her? Our style editor, Jeannie Becker. We've got this amazing competition. As Susan said before, I can't enter, but you can, because it's all about customer appreciation. You know, we're doing it for you. You're going to win a trip to Toronto for 2, and you're going to meet and get styled by TSE style editor Jeannie Becker, and you can win $2,000 spending spree at TSE. Brilliant news. I really do wish I could enter. It's so not fair. But anyway, have a go, and if you win the competition, you'll be absolutely thrilled with that. Let us know. We're going to give you a quick recap now of everything that we have seen in this hour, including this, the 3/4 length sleeve colour block sweater that came in at $92 here today at the Shopping Channel. Very cleverly done, as Tiffany was saying. You know, it's all about making you look slimmer and smaller, and we love that, don't we? We want to look slimmer and smaller most days, quite frankly. Then, of course, we went over to the legging that you just quickly saw, and then the down rollaway coat at $166.50. Look, it's got a double zip going up from the bottom and down from the top. It rolls away completely like in a tiny little bag. And I know that you're probably not thinking about stuff like that right now, but believe me, the autumn's going to be here before you know it. We then moved on to the long sleeve V-neck sweater, available in those 2 colours that you can see there, of course, the apple and also the classic black. The pull-on jeans, $72 only at this visit price. If you do want to get them, then I would do so now. The jersey abstract print top, almost like wearing a piece of artwork. And again, that is available. There's under 20 left at the moment. Then we have the reversible pull-on pant for $80 here today at the Shopping Channel. Again, an absolutely brilliant price for something that is going to be so useful, because you pull it on, then you reverse it. You've got 2 looks for the price of 1. The quilted vest comes in at $92, and you have a choice of the black or the apple or the iris colour as well. The denim legging was next at $72 on this visit only pricing. Again, really great value when you consider those 6 easy pays as well. Most limited, I'm afraid, in that coal black. Then we saw the print blouse with the zipper, $69, or again, that easy pay is just $11.50. We've got less than 20 of those in stock at the moment. You won't be surprised to hear. And then, of course, there we go, the blockbuster, $58.65 for the Tribal Fashions Flatten It pant. It's got that little hidden panel in it. So remember, of course, you are going to look taller, leaner, slimmer, trimmer, but without any discomfort or having to go to the gym or not eat your favourite dessert. Listen, that sounds like a win-win situation to me, if you ask me. It's a brilliant time, by the way, to shop online at the moment. tsc.ca is our website, of course, as always. You can see the full collection from Tribal on the website. Everything is there. And remember, take advantage of the 6 easy pays as well, because that's not going to be around forever. That is going to be ending tomorrow. So if you want to jazz up your whole wardrobe at a very inexpensive cost, then now is the moment to do so. We're going to take a quick promo break, and I'll be back with today's showstopper in just a second.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
We want to thank you for being the best customers in Canada. That is why we actually made August Customer Appreciation Month. Make sure you tune in all month long and connect on social and email for some great exciting offers, promotions, and there's a special contest just for you. Check us out daily at tsc.ca.
Let's get social. Join TSC on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Stay connected with host and guest experts, make new friends, and discover something new